YouTube, what's good? Are we ready for the top 100 decks of the KC Cup? I took a glimpse on it, and of course we all know most of it is gonna be Rose Dragons, but there are a couple interesting decks, I would say. Pretty cool decks to see in the top cut. Now, um, I also did a quick check on the top 100, and I noticed a lot of, I'm gonna be straightforward with it, shitty decks that made it to the top cut, to the top 100. All of that due to the issue that happened in the KC Cup, which is the disconnects, I'm guessing, because this does not make sense, especially at the lower end of the top 100 decks. First place, this guy is a Korean duelist. He's one of the best players, been topping every KCGT and KC Cup. Well deserved first place. His decks are solid. Tech choices depended on the meta. The day he was playing, the meta shifts every day in KC Cup, or hour to hour, to be honest. So deck choices pretty or it's one deck choice, but tech choice is pretty cool. Solid stuff. Second place, also Rose Dragon. Third place, Rose Dragon. This one is a bit weird, I would say, but it is what it is. All the way up to the seventh, eight. That's 11. We reached 11. Still nothing but Rose Dragon. Now, 12. Yeah, 12th place, we got Zaluk. Zaluk is known for Shiranui. If you guys remember Combo Shiranui, he's the guy that got first place in KC Cup with it. He was playing Burning Abyss. A couple people in my chat during the KC Cup mentioned BA being solid, but I honestly didn't believe it. I was like, yeah, maybe it's good and like lower ranks or something, like below 10k. But yeah, apparently they made it top 12. So he played BA, he played Wounded Hero, two versions of that. Wounded Hero was pretty solid, but it was, in my opinion, underrepresented. I personally did not play it just because I did not practice it before the KC Cup. I dislike playing decks I did not, practice very very well. I know I want to, when I play a deck during the KC Cup in any competitive scene, I want to be sure that I know how to play the deck perfectly. And since I did not have any practice with this, I did not play it. I did not play any Wounded Hero version. Also, BA, even though even if I knew BA was fine for the KC Cup, I wouldn't have played it because I did not practice BA at all. Other decks, let's see. Still heroes. This one is Minato. Minato was streaming his KC Cup run on Twitch. On Twitch? What the English? On Twitch. Um, so interesting choices. Only one mass change. I've seen some deck lists, or like the most popular list, or do play double mass change. And there's an interesting one a bit below that plays zero mass changes. He goes a bit heavy on disruptions. He plays triple Lancia, triple Crow. Here he plays double Book, double Crow. I guess the meta shifted on him at some point, so he made changes to his deck list. Also, he plays Stretches in each deck. In my experience with heroes, and my experience in heroes was like from 2 years ago. I dislike playing Treacherous and Vion. I play double Vion because, well, times changed. Vion a while back was not a one card combo. Now with Liquid, it kinda is, because you Vion, send a card to the grave, activate it, add a poly, fusion, and then summon Sunrise. Sunrise adds Miracle Fusion, so that's two fusions at least. So maybe it's fine playing one Vion, but I still kinda dislike it. Now, shockingly, and I definitely do not, I did not see that happening. I still do think this is just straight up luck. It shouldn't be here. Galaxy Eyes. Galaxy Eyes, no matter what anybody says, the deck is not good. It's not tier 1. It's not supposed to be in the top cut. Not in top 20 at least. So yeah, we see a Photon or Galaxy Eyes deck in the top cut. Shockingly, it looks, it's standard. Nothing too crazy with it. More Rose Dragons. Also, Mechlord is one of the decks that I did not expect to make it to the top, but because of its cheesy nature with Triskelion, it just made sense to make it to the top cut. Also, now it got the Mechlord simply got limited to 3. I'm guessing that's just because people were main decking triple floods and triple compulses. Well, this guy is not, but generally speaking. And floodgates with a deck that has Triskelion, which can pierce with like 6k damage, attack directly if you summon the Xyz, is kind of a bit too much. I think that's how Konami thought of it and limited the Mech Lord assembly to 3. Let's see, what else do we have? Rose Dragons. Of course, I'm scrolling through, but if you find something interesting, you can always pause the video and, take the deck list that you want. All right, so Takuya, rank 25. Favorite duel and Spell of Roses, or Rose Dragon. Rose Dragon is standard, but he plays, Ready Rose, that is super standard, 100% standard. But for favorite duel, he plays Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I guess I can see why. But what I don't see why is Neospatian Grand Mole. I always hated Neospatian Grand Mole in favorite duel. It feels like a bad card to have. It's a bad card to open. It is just a bad card overall. I dislike it in favorite duel. I would play not only I did play favorite duel without the Neospatian Grand Mole. All right, another top cut, Galaxy Eyes, rank 27. But my guess is that he started with this and made the switch around 20k at most. Also, you got to keep in mind, every deck list you have here, every deck list you can see, some players submit multiple decks, which means they played multiple decks. But what you do not see is when did they play them and when did they stop. So maybe, like, there's a possibility this guy played Galaxy Eyes and just reached 5k points and then went with Heroes for the rest, got like 50k points, right? So you never know how many points they got or what was the win ratio with decks like this. Also, he plays Blizzard. All right, let's go down. We got Raymond, 29. Typical. Double Cyclone, nice. Rose Dragon, okay, that's one of the decks that I made fun of because during the stream when we were playing KC Cup, somebody mentioned Levianeer in Rose Dragons, and I instantly made fun of it. And then at the end, when I lost hope in getting first place, I actually did play Levianeer in Rose Dragons, and just as a joke. And it's bad. It's bad. I don't know how this guy made it top 31. I have no idea how this deck worked for him. But my guess, again, is that he did not play this for too long. He might have just pulled in a couple wins with this, but mainly won with the original Rose Dragon list. Levianeer is not good in Rose Dragons. All right, continuing. Rose Dragon. Wounded Hero again. See, even though it was not represented as much, it still has a lot of spots in the top cut. Another Heroes. Yeah, Heroes emerged. Well, Heroes were there since day 1 of the KC Cup, but the Wounded Hero version emerged day 2. Day 1 was there was not many of them. Aaron, this is rank 70. Typical Rose. Rank 98, 92. Sham, playing Command of the Doom King DDDs. Somehow this mad lad topped with DDDs, BA, and Rose Dragons, of course. Rose Dragon is just a staple. You have to play that deck at some point. But DDDs and BA is just funny to me. I like it. It's nice to see decks like these make it to the top cut. I don't know how long he played this deck, DDDs, and how long he played the BA, but still nice to see them in the top cut. We got Yo Bro Mike playing the Levianeer version as well. I still dislike the version, even though I know Yo Bro Mike is a top tier player. He plays Temperance and White Princess for lights, and of course Ready Rose for the Levy fodder. His second deck list still plays White Princess, but without Levianeers. Let's see, number 98, Playmaker EY. He played Phantom Knights. This is the first Phantom Knight deck we've seen, huh? So only at rank 98 did we see Phantom Knight make an appearance. Of course, this is a standard Phantom Knight. He's playing the Phantom Knight order. So this is the new Phantom Knight skill. which for the longest time I did not like. Yeah, this is the skill that changes levels. For the most time, I didn't like, but it seems like it's the version that's working better. And this is it. These are all the deck lists we have access to. Of course, it's not all of the 100 lists. It was whatever access Duellinks Meta had, the website. But interesting to see. There wasn't really much of a variety. It was Rose Dragons 90% of the time, but it was cool to see a couple decks here and there, like BA and stuff like that. Also, real quick, I want to talk about the previous video where we talked about the new ban list. I've noticed a lot of people talking about Rose Dragon that they did not get a hit. The limit to Rose Dragon. Let's just go to any Rose Dragon list. Let's see this. Do not care about enemy control and stretch. Just eliminate those. We know these are not gonna be added because Rocks Rose is limited to 2. But you guys, what you guys need to keep in mind is Rocks Rose Dragon limited to 2 itself is a problem because you need to add an extra card that is a brick, that is a useless card to your deck. That is the real hit to Rose Dragon. So the skill mentions you need a certain number of Rose Dragons in your deck for the skill to be activated, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, the carrot does not count. 8, 9, 10. The 3 blues, the 3 whites, the 3 rocks roses, and 1 ruddy rose, which these make the 10. Now what do you do? Right? What do you do now? You have to add another card. So you're not only you have Carrot Weight Champion as a brick, you're gonna add another brick to your deck. That's basically it. But yeah, this is gonna be it. This is gonna wrap up the video. I'm gonna start playtesting the new decks, or not the new decks, the stuff that got unlimited, like Blue Eyes, Karakuri, Black Wings, and I'll be updating you boys with deck profiles. Of course, I'll be honest. I'll tell you if it's good or not on the video, but of course the title is always going to be broken Black Wings, broken Blue Eyes. But yeah, check the deck profile itself in the video to see my real opinion about it. And this is it. Make sure you subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye bye.